Let's do it.
Everyone was getting served. We ended up ordering a couple. Of course, didn't resemble anything even close to what the ads were claiming, because obviously it was never going to. The ads were fake. And unsurprisingly, the problem is only...
That's a problem. If you're putting up, and this is a tip for YouTube, if you're putting up ads and you're not watching these ads to make sure they're actually valid, you guys can get sued for fraud. Also false advertising. So I'd be careful.
Gotten worse. I am now inundated with
because you're
AI
enabling this, YouTube.
ads, and it's been basically sweeping through like a plague. AI ads are the new wave, usually to sell products that are just drop-shipped AliExpress garbage, but they use
I think that AI is a great tool to make ads, but if they are fake and they are not what's being advertised, that's a problem, a huge problem. And it's YouTube's responsibility to make sure that this is done correctly.
AI ads to try and sell the consumer on a fantasy that just isn't real. A big one going on right now is Pandy. That's become like the new AI dog. It's an AI plush panda, a pocket panda basically. There's a YouTuber who just made a video covering the whole thing. I'll just go ahead and play a couple clips from that. But this isn't the main one I want to focus on. This is just another example of it.
You know the one looks like a cute little panda moving like a real animal, but it's actually a robot. So you don't have to feed it, clean up after it, or worry about it. And hey, if it's on Facebook and YouTube...
Look at that panda. There's no way you wouldn't look at that panda and buy it and then get disappointed by the outcome.
It must be legit, right? The photos of the toy look different from the one in the ad.
It looks so fake.
Scroll further, and they have celebrity posts from Twitter, but they're just static images.
That's kind of fucked that they're using celebs, you know?
No links to actual accounts. And if you reverse image search them, surprise, they show up on other scammy toy websites selling the exact same thing under different names. Advanced AI Plush for $29.99. And if you take one of the more realistic images and run...
Boys, welcome to the new AI-generated market. The time is nigh.
Through an image search, you can find the exact same plush on AliExpress for anywhere from $1 to $10.
This is the new big scam. This is the hotness, the meta. Yep. They take...
A lot of this was going on during TikTok. Have you ever, like, logged on to TikTok and you saw, like, anytime you scroll, you get, like, hit with an ad? Usually you can just scroll up past it, but you look at it and you're just like, dude, that's fake as shit. This is going to be the new thing, I guarantee you. Especially, it got really bad when TikTok started forcing people to market stuff to make money. That's when it got really bad.
A very cheap dog shit product from AliExpress or wherever else, and then they make an AI commercial for it, where it has all of this footage that obviously isn't real and the toy doesn't actually do, but...
The rule of thumb, if it doesn't look real or it seems too good to be true, it is. That has to do with everything online. If it seems too good to be true, the price is too good to be true, it doesn't seem real, if there's anything that gives you a red flag, usually it's a scam. Usually. Not always. There are some good cookies out there. But usually it's a scam. Like, you could even get the product, and then a week later it breaks. Because it's just made, like, junk.
It's convincing enough to some people that aren't paying enough attention or just don't know AI commercials exist. These have been very effective, pretty successful from everything I've been able to tell. Because
it's just like whenever YouTube allowed AI to make its own like stuff before they started like heavily like monitoring it. AI was becoming the second most watched thing on YouTube.
And you're like in your late 60s, you're scrolling Facebook, reading about 5G blasting your nutsack with alien juices, but then all of a sudden the Pandy ad plays, you're like, oh, that's cute, maybe my grandkids would like it. And then they make a purchase, and then what shows up is basically the shit that you get at the kiosks in the mall in the late 90s. It's nothing...
Yo, that stuff in the kiosks were always so overpriced. It was so stupid how overpriced they were.
But it's very smart, deceptive marketing tactics.
It is.
And they are everywhere. It doesn't seem like there's like a real vetting process for the advertisements that play on most major websites.
There needs to be.
They are getting swarmed by AI ads right now.
It's like, if you see an ad on Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, genuinely you're like, oh, there's no way this is a scam ad. Especially if like you've always been paying for YouTube Red and then for whatever reason you stop paying for it. And you see these ads and you're like, oh, that looks like a good product. YouTube is advertising. It must be good. There's no way that it's bad. That's not the case. these big ass corporations got all this money. They need to start making vetting for like your ads like that. Like for a while there were the fake games that you would see, and no, they didn't actually exist. They were just scam that YouTube kept like, you know, allowing for the advertisers to use. And finally that was addressed. So it's good that Penguins is trying to stay on top of this. Charlie's trying to stay on top of this.
And the one that Matt just put on my radar is one called Baker's Semen Booster or something like that.
Oh, God.
Semen X, fucking Weapon X of semen enhancement.
So from what I understand, TikTok does have a policy against using any kind of, I think YouTube does as well, where if it's some kind of like quote unquote health benefit thing, you can't do that. You actually can't make an ad claiming that something's going to make you stronger or smarter or something like that for like health effects. It's they I think they automatically just ban you. They do have community guidelines against that.
And their big marketing push right now is AI generated ads for it. Also, there's like 5 different websites that get tied to it somehow. I've been all over the place. And when Matt told me about it today,
Well, it's just like when you go on a sketch site to, you know, do your thing. When you go to goon out, you click on like, you accidentally click on one of the ads, and then you get sent to like, you could click on the same ad and you get sent to like 7 different sites. It's kind of crazy.
The ads,
It's
I
no
came
different.
home and immediately got served one as well. So, like, I must have been listening. Fucking Bakers, they've tapped into the mainframe here. But yeah, it is
in the Matrix,
it's
man.
a pill that improves your seed volume as well as a flavor booster. So they cooked up the Manhattan Project of nut.
Bro, I could already see the class action lawsuits trying to find the company that did this. Yo, man, my nutsack fell off. What the fuck?
They're making AI pushes. Let me go ahead and show you one.
Bro,
Apparently
you gotta
this
be careful with that. You could end up sterilizing yourself with that, dude. That is...
is the one that's
No,
been
man.
running all over Reddit.
Bakers.
What the fuck? They're gold melting?
Ad's so good I ordered 12 bottles. I was losing money not spending it on Baker's Semen Booster.
They didn't even try to edit
It's just
that?
such a baffling ad. So it's AI women here, as well as an AI voiceover that just says, Baker's, and then like some moaning. But like the sound effects that they have playing, which I guess are supposed to be like dripping sperm, it just sounds like piss.
Or water.
Like it's just
Yeah.
actual pee-pee droplets. It like that's not like that doesn't you don't hear that sound and immediately think of like semen. You hear that and you think someone is
Water.
taking a leak. But maybe that's the whole thing. Like
Someone's
you
draining
order
the old
Baker's
lizard.
and it turns your semen into piss. Like Jesus turning water to wine.
That's
this right here
crazy.
is the ad that's playing on a bunch of
Baker's.
YouTube videos. It's good,
Volume and
better,
flavor. Dude, there's
Baker.
no way this company's not getting sued. I will be shocked. Baker's Volume and Flavor Enhancer. It's a dietary supplement. Bro, I love that whenever people want to sell things, it goes from like, oh, it's for health benefits. So like there's so many laws now in place to keep people from getting a hold of something that could really fuck you up. So now everything's just called dietary supplement.
And it's an AI image of a woman who's wearing more and more pearl necklaces as it approaches Baker. And then you go to
Oh
one
my
of their
God.
websites, and it's a bunch of mumbo jumbo on here. And then towards the bottom, they start once again
There it
leaning on
is.
AI to generate images and then just slap Bakers on top of it. So it's very clear that their whole marketing is just using AI to somehow deceive people into buying the semen and flavor booster for their nut. Then on another one of their sites, it's all more AI images, but this time it's all baking and frosting related, which
my
is a
God,
very
dude.
subtle wink and nod to the consumer. This section actually had me giggle right here, though, the Baker's flavor boost. It then goes in about like pineapple.
Okay, so we're gonna wrap this up because there's no reason to keep watching this. I feel like I've seen enough. I don't think there's gonna be anything else here. I feel like AI is another tool for the toolbox. Just like anything, I feel like YouTube needs to have something in place that can either like person to person verify this or have a a bot verify if these ads are legitimate? I feel like AI ads have gotten a little out of control, but as long as no one's gotten hurt yet, there's not really much that can be done, unfortunately. So, there's not really much that we can do at the moment.